we're here today talking with director Atlee, the director of the much-awaited film Theri, starring Ilya Dalapati Vijay. And he's here to chat with us and tell us a little bit about the film. Normally, even if there's one Vijay in a film, there is a huge excitement from fans and viewers. And in this film, you have shown us in the trailer three different looks of Vijay. There's Vijay playing Joseph Kurvela, there's a cop, and then there's somebody with a ponytail. So there's a huge excitement. So tell us, are there three different Vijays? What is the secret? Or is it one Vijay with three different avatars?
See, it is three characters for sure. It's going to be Joseph Kurvla, Vijay Kumar, and Dharmeshwar. Is it going to be a triple action or three characters? You have to see and say. And I can say that he has done three characters in a very, very nice way.
Normally, we talk about the chemistry between the hero and heroine in the film. But in this movie, I see that everybody rather feels that there's great rapport and camaraderie between the director, you, and Vijay. And that is something really different because he's very silent, very reticent. He doesn't open up easily. And you're this very talkative young man making your second film. So how did you break this ice? And there are photos of you playing badminton on sets, stuff like that. Tell us the little secret.
See, he strongly believes in content, first of all. Apart from I'm a director, he's an artist, we both work for a content. So when you have a space to discuss on content and when you have space to make the content more better, so your interaction becomes more. So automatically what happens, we used to, in the initial stage, we used to interact, we can do this one, that one, this one. So somewhere the ideology of both were on the same page and it was fantastic. I really believe that as if I'm working with my own brother. So I felt in a lot of space. Actually, I really feel I'm blessed to work with Vijay Anna and he has given me a complete freedom. He just whatever I need, he will give it to me. So that is what happened. That's why the rapport is like that. And basically, as you said, the chemistry between me and him is super.
So what did you all talk, during between shots? You've traveled across many exotic locations. We can see he's driven a motorbike. You've got him to even cut his hair, close cropped and have a ponytail. Adala, how did you convince him? And what are the things you guys discussed? Tell us a little bit about the Vijay, which we don't get to see on screen.
No, see, actually, my films will not have a very, very completely experimental line. It will have a very basic, simple plot. But we used to work on the screenplay, looks, the songs. See, why means that works for me. So you take Raja Rani, it's a simple story, but even a husband and wife. But the way Arya was portrayed, Nazriya was portrayed, Regina Nayantara was portrayed, Sandhanam. So everybody had a difference. In same way, this film also is a very simple plot. It is not an experimental story, but at the same time, we try to give some intelligence to the screenplay, and somehow we try to make a changeover in the film in terms of looks, in terms of costume, in terms of dialogue pronunciation, in terms of visual making, all. So one fine time we had a brief discussion on looks. Basically, Vijayana look changes was very not that familiar, no. So.
He's not very comfortable. Usually he doesn't. He sticks to her.
Whether he is not comfortable or not, I don't know. But basically, I think something has to demand him, no? So definitely this need a big change or else it will kill the content. So we both had a vision that we should get something new. At the same time, it should be natural. At the same time, it should not go overboard. So basically, Joseph Kurula is a father of a 6-year-old girl. So I decided to go with the long hair and with a ponytail. I was thinking whether to convey this to Anna or we need to get some other look. By the time when we finished the Vijay Kumar role, Vijay Anna called me one day and he said, Atlee, can we go a long hair? As I said, we used to think
Total sync between you both.
yeah, exactly. That's what is in my mind. At the same time, with a small ponytail. Hey, excellent, yeah. You just work on it and let me know whether it will work on me or not. You just see and let me know. Then what I did, I brought some 14 to 15 leading Kerala artists to Chennai. They came to my office I given his all perspectives, all measurements of his face. They drew some sketches with long hair, ponytail, with specs, without specs, with stubbles, without stubbles. They all did it for 2 days, continuously, day and night they worked. And I got one photograph which is close to Joseph Karula. Then I started executing with the other technical aspects. And finally we got it. And Vijay came to my office. So we had a haircut and we had a trial, costume trial, and we had some system experimentals and all stuff. It took one complete day. Morning, he came by 8 o'clock to my office. When he left, it was midnight 11, almost 11, almost to 12 closer. So by 8:30 in the evening, we got the exact Joseph Karula look. Then we had a costume trial and we ended up with the look.
So that's the look with the ponytail you're talking about. Okay.
Ponytail. So after seeing it, no, automatically he felt that something is new. Okay, so we have to give a new performance to the character. So from there, he generally works very hard. He generally does homework with the scene paper. See, I might think in a very different angle. He might think in a different angle, but almost what we think like, was very close enough. So for this Joseph Kurula, he has given a different performance altogether.
And then a close crop look also. You got him to cut his hair very short.
That is completely his idea, but I was thumbs up with that idea. Finally, he called me, or 3 days later, to his home. I went and saw his face. It was a complete changeover. It was a complete changeover. I said the best look out of this film would be Dharmeshwar, and second is Joseph Karula, and third one is Vijay Kumar.
Yeah, even I personally like that look a lot. And coming to the story, it's supposed to be a cop revenge saga. We have seen a lot of such movies, in all languages. So how is this going to be different? What is the Atlee touch to this film, and the Vijay touch? How are you going to show it differently?
See, it's a basic plot. It's a very basic plot. It's a cop story. When you get into a cop story, you need an investigation. You need a proper challenge, proper fight, proper villain. So those templates will be definitely there in any police film. It is there in my film too. But I have to give a changeover out of all. No, so we tried a screenplay pattern in a complete changeover style. So villain will not have a proper introduction and all. Regular introduction and all will not be there. Will abruptly will come up, and whenever he comes, no, you'll have a brand. See, if you take good proper commercial films, the villain should be the best. Then only the heroism will work. For example, my most favorite villain was Bob Anthony in Basha. When you have a right villain, so the heroism will work more. Or else, with just the mass of the hero and the fan following of hero, we can make them clap. Apart from it should come from within, no. So it should make real, no. So that's where. So those changes really helped in the script. So like Mahendran sir performing it, and Vijay sir is performing according to him, because Mahendran sir used to be very soft natured and he never shouts. No shouting and all. Be very soft. He'll be talking very calmly, but that calm has to have the same responding calm angerness. So these differences came into my film. So that's where it changed little from the regular template. Apart from that, we have said lot of social issues. Actually, I got this idea. Overall, this film origin was from one basic incident which happened 3-4 years back, and after that there was lot of incidents like that around us, and we are reading a newspaper. From there, I started writing this line. So I have to say something on it. See, as a creator, you can't just entertain, engage, and earn money and leave. You have to convey something. There, a creator gets completed. If you are a creator, you can't just entertain, you can't just engage, you can't just earn. You have to convey. So, out of all, you have to convey something. If you take Raja Rani, there is a love after love failure was my message, and it was conveyed after the release, after the long run of these 2 years. I used to hear that divorced people met each other and got into a life again, and people started getting in marriages. So they didn't have, yeah, they didn't have an idea of getting another life. So these things slowly I got. So I thought, see, whatever you do, end of the day, you have to convey something to the audience. So this film will convey a strong message, and we have tried to convey 3-4 issues on what's all happening around. So that's all about Theri. And after release, I'll give you a special interview. We can discuss about those issues.
And you went to and you spoke about the villain, and you chose a filmmaker like Mahindran sir, who has never acted. And what made you, was that something in mind during the scripting stage? What made you go to him and convince him?
See, my Raja Rani also was an inspiration of Mahendran sir's writing style. So even I have told him many times that I have inspired a lot from you, Johnny, Mulumalarum, and lots of his films. So basically, I got my inspiration is Mani sir. Mani sir's inspiration is Mahendra. I have read in some interviews long back. So from that time, because my generation didn't have a close watch on Mahendran sir, so we escaped into it and saw, and all his writings, films was amazing. So I used to follow him. Even after Rajarani release, I told him to watch the film, and he said the movie is nice, and I know that he likes me more. So once what I did, I was just casually scrolling the websites. That time I saw some WAFTA interview of Mahendran sir. Then it completely struck me. Why don't we go with Mahendran sir as well? Because if somebody would do, it will be in template. It will be we. So no new things we can bring out. So I went and narrated him. He said yes, and he said one more thing. If you shoot, if you feel I'm not okay, please let me know. I'll walk off. No problem. I'm just doing it for you and for the script. And okay, sir, thank you. And it is a great bonus to us, and really has rocked.
And is there a connect about fathers and daughters in your films? And even your first film, you had this really cool dad played by Satyaraj sir. Here also you have Vijay playing a very cool dad to little baby Nainika. Is there some personal reflection of your life?
No, see, I'm yet to be a father.
No, I mean with your relationship with your parents.
See, basically, this plot overall, like Raja Rani, there is a love after love. Yeah? In this film, I'm just trying to convey that if you are a good father, you can create a good nation. That's all. See, if you take any crime-oriented person like pickpocket, chain snatcher, rapist, murderer, any terrorist, anybody. See, he would have been somebody's kid. If his father would have trained him properly, he would have never gone to such things. If you be a good parent, you can create a good nation. This is all about theory. So from there it started. So we had a father role, and how a father should be to the kid. It is the play between Nainika and Joseph Karula.
This is the first. You've got Mahindran sir to act. You've got Vijay to change his look. You've got Meena ma'am to let her little daughter, baby Nainika, act in this film. You seem to have a real knack of building rapport and relationship with people. How was it working with a little child?
A little child is what to say. You have to become a kid. When you are working with a kid, you have to become a kid. If she is in a play mode, you have to come into a play mode. But that's okay in a normal place. In a shooting spot, around 1,000 people around you, everybody is waiting for one shot. God has given a sun for lighting, and he has a checkout time, 5:30. You have to work on it. So altogether, no, it was very engaging, a new experience to all of us to working with Nainika, because if there is no mood for her, she will not do, and you have to bring her into the mood. See, once we were shooting some important sequence in an important place where you have only 3 hours to shoot, and it's a big scene which we planned for 2 days. We were just shooting with her. By the time when the shot was going, she was looking at something turning. I said, baby, cut. Why? No, what is that? She said, "Huh?" It was background auto. It is auto. Oh, it is auto. She is very 4 years only, no. Then next shot she didn't do. She said, I'm feeling sleepy. And I did, okay, come. I dragged her. We had only 2 hours more. Dragged her. We get into the auto. We had a round. Then we came back. We started the shot. It went well. From the next day, auto will come. Auto has become a set property to us. Like that, we discovered a lot of our interest and we made those things into the shoot. So that's how we got whatever we want. And it was a complete new experience to us.
And did you also capitalize on Vijay sir's experiences as a father? Did you use some of that? How was his interaction with the child? Did you have discussions with him about his children and bring in any elements of that?
There is a surprise. I can't reveal it now.
Oh, please do.
No. See, yeah, actually, Vijay sir is a good father by person. I have seen it, I have admired it, and even I have told my wife that, like him, I have to be. So, how such a father he is. Yeah, he will be very, very sweet, and he will listen, and he will guide them. Those things I have seen. So, in the travel of Theri, uh, I have experienced it a lot of times. So, he has reflected the same. That's why even in audio launch I said you can see one mass dance, whatever you wish, one Vijay will be there. And one Vijay will be my style, romantic, family, emotions. And one Vijay which we have never experienced, only his family and friends would have experienced. That will be there in the film. That is what is he? Will be there in the film.
So we're going to get to see that. Okay, that's going to be exciting. And coming to the heroines, you have the beautiful Samantha and beautiful Amy. And Amy, you've again given a makeover to her as well. You've given her a different haircut, glasses, done away with all the glam quotient, I think. Tell us something about those two and how did you convince her to do that?
See, if you take a commercial film, to space out the heroine alone would be a single heroine would be a difficult task. Only song lead, fight, climax. These are. But when you take two heroines in a subject, then you can easily know that really the script demands two stars in it. Otherwise, just for song means one heroine is more than enough. So actually, apart from heroines, both are characters. So Amy Jackson, she's a beautiful girl. We all know that. But my film doesn't require her beauty. So we need a matured, classy, uh, good-hearted, angelic teacher. So we changed her beauty and all into a matured level boy. She's an Anglo-Indian Malu teacher. So we changed her, made a makeover. And Samantha is a doctor. Her name is Mitra, and she has done a lover, housewife, and she has a travel. So she has done the best. I think definitely she'll get Filmfare.
Oh, so she'll get an award, a film fair, you're saying. Okay, so
Yes.
on the level, she has done something.
The same thing I felt after finishing the film Raja Rani. I felt that Nine would get lots of awards. I think Samantha should get lots of awards. Definitely, she will get appreciations for sure.
All the best for the movie. Already, Multiplex has said that their server has crashed due to the demand of tickets.
See, these are blessings. That's all. I can't call it as luck. I can't call it as this film has to do that. It is blessing because I am a one film old director. Uh, Vijay sir has a huge fan following. Our combination has really pulled all these things. It's God's thing, and I really feel that it will entertain and engage you. So it's a simple story. Come up with a small expectation, you will enjoy more. That's what I can guide. And at the same time, definitely, apart from entertaining and engaging, I really conveyed a message. Hope people will take it.
Thank you so much for talking.